This is a deed of conveyance. And what is a deed of conveyance? Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name is Ategha and I'm a certified real estate consultant and a realtor's coach. Our goal in this channel is to educate and inform you so that you can, number one, make high return on investment in real estate and land banking, number two, build wealth, and number three, become financially free. A lot of people get confused and they say a deed of conveyance is the same as a deed of assignment. Some say a deed of assignment is the same as a deed of conveyance. Some say a deed of conveyance is the one granted when the property is titled. Some say a deed of assignment is the one that is granted when the property is customary, that's when it's not titled. And a lot of confusions here and there and here and there. Okay, some say a deed of conveyance is much more expensive than a deed of assignment, but all boils down to the fact that they are both deeds. Now, what is a deed? A deed simply means a document that transfers ownership. Now, what is a deed of conveyance? A deed of conveyance is a legal document. You see, a deed is a document, but a deed of conveyance is a legal document that transfers ownership of land from the seller to the buyer. It's legal because it's neither prepared by the buyer or the seller. It is prepared by a legal entity in Cameroon called a notary public. It's not just any kind of lawyer. It's the kind of lawyer that is called a notary. So a notary is the one who prepares the deed of conveyance and then signs it or authorizes it and transfers the ownership from the seller to you, the buyer, in this case. Okay, now the deed of conveyance has information like the seller's details, the buyer's details. It has the property description. It has the price at which the property was bought. It has the coordinates of the property. It has the terms of transfer. It has the signature of the legal entity, that's the notary public that made the document, signature of the seller, signature of the buyer, ID card details, signature of witnesses. Usually it's always two witnesses from the seller side and two from the buyer side, summing up to 4 witnesses. Now, what is the advantage of a deed of conveyance? First advantage is that it's a legal proof that you own a particular property because it's not prepared by the seller. Okay, so it's legal proof. The second is that it protects both parties. If you come to claim that you didn't sell the property, there's legal proof that you sold. If you come to claim that it's yours, there's legal proof that it's yours. Same on the side of the seller. If the real estate company says, I didn't sell, there will be a deed of conveyance that shows that they sold, meaning that they were aware and they brought in a legal entity to establish the fact that they sold the property to you. Okay, another advantage of a deed of conveyance is that you can use it to further your land title application. Without a deed of conveyance, you cannot apply for a land title, or even if you apply, your application will not go through because you need a deed of conveyance. Now, how much does a deed of conveyance cost to make in Cameroon? Usually, lawyers charge between 5 to 15 or 20% the cost of the property. But if you're buying from a real estate company or from a team like us, we have a standard fee because we have notaries that we are working with, which we pay on salary, and we have licensed surveyors that we are working with. So if you want to buy, the only thing you need to do is that you get the right people who have integrity. Now, most of the people, the real estate companies, they have lawyers they work with. So most times you pay a deed between 50,000 to 150,000 francs. Some real estate companies you can pay 50, some 100, some 150, depending on the negotiation that they have with their lawyers. Now, if you want to hire a private notary, they will charge you a lot. In fact, the average private lawyer will not charge you less than 200,000 francs, no matter how much the land is. Even if the land is 500,000 francs or a million, they will not charge you less than 200,000 francs to prepare a deed of conveyance for you. So always make sure that you work with the lawyers of the team or the real estate consultant you're working with, because they have trusted the person, okay, and they've been working with that person over time. So always work with the lawyers of the real estate company you are dealing with. That is what a deed of conveyance is. And by the way, there are different kind of deeds. There's a deed of conveyance, deed of assignment. Deed of assignment plays the same role as a deed of conveyance sometimes. When you tell somebody to make a deed of conveyance, the person who makes deed of assignment plays the same role. There's a deed of conveyance, deed of assignment, deed of partition, deed of gift. What deed do I give you if I'm giving you a land as a birthday gift? I don't give you a deed of conveyance. I give you a deed of gift, a document that transfers ownership of a property that was given or is given as a gift to somebody. Okay. Then deed of partition, when an elder person leaves a legacy of hundreds of properties, lands everywhere. What deed is given to anybody who takes a portion of that property is called a deed of partition. So there are different type of deeds, but the one that's commonly used in Cameroon is called the deed of conveyance. I hope you've been able to learn something from this video. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so that next time we release important videos like this, you will be the first to know. In the meantime, enjoy yourself and see you on the next video.